Tonight here on Local 3, we have what we're calling Stephanie's story, as we begin a three-part report on how life can change in the blink of an eye. You'll hear this Upper Michigan woman share the story of losing her little girl in a car accident and her efforts to protect other children. The story begins in July, 16 years ago, in California.
It was a month before her birthday, so she was really anxious to pick out her brand new Barbie doll for her collection. So we were going to do a little bit of shopping for her to pick out which ones she was going to get from great grandma.
With Crystal buckled up in the back seat, Stephanie was riding shotgun. Her mother was driving and pulled to the shoulder when an ambulance was coming from the other direction. Their 1994 Ford Escort was hit from behind.
Didn't feel like much. It was really fast. By the time I sat up in my seat, realizing that we'd just been struck by another car,
Stephanie looked back to check on Crystal.
Crystal had really large, beautiful blue eyes. There was no blue in them. It's just black circles. Her skin was a really grayish color. Her lips were purple. It looked like she was biting her tongue and had a gurgling sound coming out. I knew it was wrong. I knew she wasn't okay.
Crystal was pronounced brain dead the next morning. Stephanie agreed to organ donation.
I still had the image of her face in my head. I couldn't see anything else.
That same day, Stephanie says she was approached at home by an insurance company representative about signing a settlement.
This is when I realized that something's definitely wrong. Something's wrong with the way Crystal died.
The force of the impact knocked Stephanie's front car seat backwards into Crystal.
So I went to the insurance commission and said that I paid an insurance policy. You need to investigate my daughter's death. They told me that's the insurance company's decision, so nobody would look into my daughter's death. From this point on, I knew I was on my own to do that.
And Stephanie has done a lot of research. Now, this is a tough story to tell, and it's a tough story to watch for you, I'm sure. We're going to have more about this over the next couple of nights. Stephanie's story, though, is not a fluke. There are others, children and adults, injured in similar accidents, and we're going to have more about that for you tomorrow night in part 2 of our report right here on